never gonna look back, cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make...
Right, just got myself some sweets and it's a Diet Pepsi, something like that, from the Wynn Theatre. So I'm going to watch this show and tuck into these. So I thought I'd try this Broadway Burger, so I'm going to see if I can get a seat. Right, food's come out, so it's basically similar to the farmhouse I had the other day, with sweet potato waffle fries. It's alright, not the best burger I've ever had, but yeah, does the job, I guess. Will Dragon Link come to the rescue? Attempt number 2. So close but so far away. Last one. Relatively power bonus on that one. Not to worry, the people. Well, them two bonuses that you've seen are literally all the bonuses that I've had. So I wouldn't say it's for lack of trying. I've been up to the Wynn, seen Jim Gaffigan. Is that how you say it? That's how I'll go with it. Jim Gaffigan. Up there, I've never seen him live before, but it was actually a good show. He's more, I'd say, a family-friendly comedian is probably how I describe it, but still it was a good show. I've then gone down to grab something to eat in New York, because it was basically getting on. It was 10:30, basically everywhere was shutting, and I thought, well, I could go to a food court, but I've got the resort credit, I may as well use it. So one thing to note is when I've moved hotels, I'd booked them on separate months offers. So I booked one of them in March and one of them in April. It's made no difference whatsoever to the free play. So they have not loaded the free play onto the account for this trip. To be honest with you, I can't even be bothered to go down and query it. I can see my play, I can see previous trips play, and fair enough, worth a shot, but it obviously hasn't paid off for me. So let's have a think what I have played, because I have been trying to play slots. Before I went to the Wynn, I played top dollar and I played some version of the mummy game. I've then in New York played, in Bellagio I played Wheel of Fortune, not top dollar. New York I played top dollar. Park MGM I played in there Grand Legends and Diamond Queen, and then back in Bellagio I played Wheel of Fortune again, and then the last one that I did was the Dragon Link, which obviously you've seen the result of that. So I wouldn't say that it's not like I haven't been playing, it's just at this moment in time the bonuses just aren't going my way. And I think that goes back to when I said earlier on in the vlogs, sort of the first or the second one, that I'm just going to do them in half an hour segments, because this is the reality, and you don't always get bonuses, and when you do get them, there might be the $30 or whatever I was getting sort of earlier. So that's sort of where we're at. I did consider, do I come up get some more money out, which is perfectly feasible, and I sort of thought, what, I'm just going to leave it for tonight. At the moment right now it is 5 to 1 in the morning, so I thought, right, I'll just go to bed, wake up tomorrow fresh, hopefully fresh anyway, and we'll just sort of go from there. So tomorrow's my last full day. There's still quite a few things that I want to do that I haven't done yet, so I might try and sort of make a list and tick them off as such. So I wanted to go up to the Vegas sign, although I've passed to going to the shopping malls, I haven't been on it yet. Been to it yet. So I wouldn't mind going there. I sort of want to go to the Sphere. Now I know I've seen it, it's just sort of there, just above Flamingo from this view, but that's about as close as I've seen it, like just from probably the Wynn's the closest I've been. So I thought maybe I could have a walk over that way, but I'd want to do it when it was a bit darker. I want to watch this fountain show from this room in the dark. I've seen it in the light, but by the time I got back up tonight it was finished. Obviously it finishes at midnight, so I want to see that. I said before I came that I wanted to give video poker a bit of a go. I also said that I wanted to play some 3-card poker on the table games, because it's something that me and Shell used to do. So and I also want to go and get Shell a new handbag. So I've got quite a few things that I want to get on with tomorrow. I just need to work out what I want to do in terms of sort of bankroll. I have a pretty much spot on idea of where I'm at. It's now just looking at sort of how much of that do I want to sort of either go home with or play with, you know what I mean? So that's what, rather than take it out tonight, I've sort of given myself time to just think rather than act on impulse. Very boring, I know, but that's what I've decided to do this time. I'm not saying that I always sort of act half sensibly, but this particular time I thought that's what I'm going to do, and then just sort of work out how much I want to play through tomorrow. So hopefully lots of things planned tomorrow. So I'm literally just going to try and get a good night's sleep, and we'll go from there tomorrow. But what a cracking view, and I can't wait to see the fountain show tomorrow when it's all dark. So I'll catch you. It could even be on the same vlog, but I'll catch you in the morning. Well, good morning, and we are now on Thursday, losing track of the days. There's no need in the size of that bag, by the way, so I've been to Gucci just to get a little something for Shell. I know I said I wasn't going to bother asking about the free play, but I did ask, and basically it's effectively it's a no-go. She said I could come back and see the supervisor later on. They're in either 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock. They didn't know. But what they said is that I booked. Basically, I got free play 6 days ago, which is correct. And I booked the same. I've used the same offer. I says, well, I contacted and got told to use one in March and one in April, which I have done, so there should be 2 separate offers. And she basically said it would have got loaded automatically, and on her screen she can't effectively override it, so I would have to see the supervisor. But in essence, they have to be 30 days apart to get it. So if you're after the little free play hack, I dare say they've either cottoned on and it now doesn't work, or maybe I've just hit unlucky with it, who knows, maybe it's capped at a certain value, I'm not sure. So it's a no-go. Whether I can be even chewed to go and see a supervisor for what it's worth, I'm not sure. I did shot $100 in the slots on my way to the shops with no bonuses, so I'm going to probably head out now, hopefully play a couple of slots, maybe even head over to the Sphere, even though it's absolutely miles away, but I've said it's something I want to do. See what it's like in this heat though, because it's now 11:25, so I'll get the camera back out when I've got something else to show or talk about. So I sort of made the mistake of not checking on my phone how far away this Sphere is before I set off. It turns out it takes forever to walk to. And it's quite hot today, so I did try it again on the slots in Bellagio, put another 700 in, played Wheel of Fortune, Phoenix Link, Clio, I'm sure there was something else, still no joy, but I'm going to have a look at this and then move on, that was loud, and then basically head back for some lunch because it's now 1:45, so I'll see what this is like when I finally get there. So made it to the Sphere. Took a bit longer than I expected that, but don't get me wrong, it's impressive, but it is one of them where I don't know why I thought it would be better up close, and I'm glad I've came, but definitely from a distance, because then you can take it all in. One thing I should have thought of as well is the monorail line is literally there. So if you want a good view of it and you don't want to walk, just get the monorail, I assume, to the convention centre. Would probably be, I think that's where that line goes, to the convention centre. So yeah, glad I came. Another thing ticked off the list. Now for the long walk back in this ridiculous heat, so I'll catch you wherever I end up.
I love the chase and the hunt.
Right, I've made my way to Cosmo, so I'm at Bang Bar in Cosmo, and I'm going to try out one of their new wraps because I've been meaning to for quite a while. Right, I decided to get 2. I got chicken and I got pork, the other one, so I'm going to have half of each and see what they're like.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
Right, Vegas sign done. Quite busy down here, but yeah, glad I've been. Another one ticked off the list. So I'm back at Dairy Queen, at least I assume that's what DQ stands for one of these blizzards. So check complete, let's eat. I've literally just put $20 in the car, fuel, and I'm going to grab this because it was basically nearby and I liked it the other day. And then I think I'm going to go to the Pinball Museum, so I'm going to get this and I'll see you at the pinball. Right, Pinball Hall of Fame. It's actually quite good in here. I'm just mucking around on these quarter machines, 25 cents a go. Right, I'm definitely not very good at this. I know I can't play and record, but I am useless at pinball, but my god, it's a good laugh. So there's loads of choice in here. I'm basically playing the quarter machines, but there's loads of new ones as well. Definitely recommend coming here. It's something a bit different. So I wouldn't normally start by showing you a toilet, but this is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever seen. Keep an eye on the toilet as I walk up to it. At what point has someone thought, I know, I'm too lazy to to use the toilet lid? Oh my god, I think I've seen pretty much everything now. So, pretty much, I've been to the Sphere. I'll turn it around because the fountain show's on at the moment. Or at least it just was, maybe it's just finished. And then I came back from there, popped up to the room because I was like, right, I need to put some sun cream on here. And then headed out to Cosmo because I wanted to try one of them U-wraps. Now I got both flavours, or two flavours, because I didn't know which one I wanted, and I've got plenty of resort credit. I wasn't a fan of either, so my idea was I was going to have half of one and half of another, and I didn't even have anywhere near that. I don't know if it was just a bad sort of batch, I guess, but the meat was barely warm and the wraps were sort of soggy. I don't know if that's how they're meant to be, but yeah, I wasn't a fan, so basically I had a little pick at that, and then after there I then drove to, where did I go to after there? Oh, the Vegas sign, of course, to tick off another thing off the list. So went to the Vegas sign, and then from the Vegas sign I've then went to a gas station just to put some petrol in the car, gasoline in the car. Now I don't know if anyone knows over here, but you basically have to prepay before you put your fuel in, which is a bit annoying. So I put $20 in and it hasn't filled it quite. So I don't know how much I've used, but I don't feel like I've been to that many places to use much more than that. I mean, when we went to Florida for like 8 days, I'm sure we only used about $35 worth of fuel. And obviously we drive to all the parks, so I don't know, maybe it wasn't quite full when I picked it up. You know what it's like. Then after there, I went to the shopping mall because it wasn't too far away. Got myself another one of them blizzards. Because I liked it the other day and I thought, while I'm up this way, I'm going to get one. They're basically like a McFlurry, but probably a bit nicer. That's how I'd probably describe them. We'll just get the mini one. I got the small one, and the small one, like, I couldn't even finish that. So just get the mini one. The mini one's probably like way more than an adult's McFlurry at home. The only thing they did with that is I asked for M&Ms and they put peanut M&Ms in. So I took a bite, was like, they're peanuts. So I asked them if it was peanuts, and they basically said, oh, maybe they've made a mistake. Am I allergic? I was like, well, I'm not, but obviously my son is, which is why when I'm out here, I go to all these different places, because when we go to Florida, I can't necessarily eat them all. I'll give you an example, Chick-fil-A. You can't go there because the chicken nuggets are cooked in peanut oil. So when I'm out here, I try and sort of eat at various different places. So it just goes to show you've got to be sort of careful if you do have allergies. And then after the shopping mall, I basically went to the pinball, what's it called? Is it Pinball House of Fame? Hall of Fame? Pinball Hall of Fame I'll go for. So I ended up there. That's definitely worth a visit. I was a bit unsure before I went, but I'm like, look, I'm passing anyway. It's another thing to sort of say that I've been to and done. And depending on the machine, it's basically either 25 cents 75 cents or $1. Effectively, the older the machine, the cheaper it is. The newer the machine, the more expensive it is. And I'm absolutely rubbish at pinball, but I had a good laugh with it. It was, you know, it was definitely worth a visit. Again, it's one of them where, because I have the car, I don't feel as bad about going to these places. Whereas if I was having to pay taxis all the time, it might put me off a bit more. But yeah, it's just one of them. I guess if you were doing the Vegas sign and the Pinball Hall of Fame all in one visit, then it's probably do that, because then it's like one trip. They're basically, in essence, near enough opposite each other. In terms of walking the Vegas Strip, it's nothing. So I finished off there. I've come back. It's now 5:10. So I'm probably going to get showered, because I was a bit haggard after going to the Sphere, but I've just sort of plodded on with the day, and then see where I go from there. I should probably get something proper to eat, but I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to just grab a pizza, whether to go, do you know, it's my last night, go to a steakhouse. I don't feel like eating anything. I get to this point where when you're on holiday, I just get bored of eating, if you get me. You just want to go home and have a proper home meal, and that is one thing I can't wait to do. Now it's got to the stage where I'm ready to go home. I always say anywhere between 4 and 6 nights is probably the ideal time, but Manchester only fly 3 times a week, so I couldn't get a flight today. I don't think I could get one yesterday, and obviously to come out, I wanted to see Jimmy Carr on the Friday. I was meant to see, although got cancelled, Sal Volcano on the Saturday, so I wanted to see them, and I couldn't get a flight back to Manchester on sort of Wednesday or Thursday, as far as I can recall. The fly Sunday, Tuesday and Friday, I believe. So yeah, I'm sort of plodding on now. I'm gonna have a check, see what I want to do in terms of playing tonight, and I'll probably just do a little bit of live play, just to prove that I am still sort of playing the slots. I might not be hitting any bonuses on them, but I am still having a bash every now and then. So I'm going to get freshened up, ready for my last night in Vegas. So the next time you'll see me is probably on the casino floor. One last blowout, eh? Jack's up at $1,000 in, 50 a hand, 20 goes. I'll be back if I hit anything at all. That one's alright, just hit a full house there for $400, so not bad at all. Right, halfway point, 10 spins in, the balance is 13.40, so 10 more to go. Alright, so end result $12.90. The reason that I have the 10 or less is because I did the first spin wrong and only did it on 1 credit rather than 5, so that's why it's a 10 or less, and I didn't count that one as a spin. So I'm going to drop it down to 1200 and then cash out. And just hit another full house for 400, so good job I did that. So I'm going to do the $40 now on 4 credit bet and then take the 1600, 600 up. That's decent. That's been up for a little while, so good stuff. That's not a bad little line hit, $75. I'm on the massive Wheel of Fortune, so I'll keep going on this one. Right, just a normal spin, not a gold spin. Let's see what we can get on a massive terminal. What's the most you can get on this? 1,000. What we going on? 100 maybe? That's decent, $100. Right, I'm going to take that down to 200 and then cash out. So if you don't see me on this machine again, I've cashed out at 200. Right, going through Park MGM on my way to New York. Right, going to try out Gallagher's. I have been here before, but I'm going to get a seat in the bar. Right, all sat down. It's dead in here, like, for it's Thursday, I think it's Thursday. Dead in here, but got a steak on. So I've gone for the sirloin off the bone with a side of mac and cheese. Looks like a good steak, that. So yeah, I'm going to get tucked into this and then probably move back on playing the slots. Right, New York, just lost 100 in top dollar, so now we're going to try this high stakes now. Right, so Mandalay Bay, I've just been on original Huff and Puff, lost 100 in there, and I'm on this, and I forgot to give an update, so I put, I think, $80 in this, $10 a press, so oh, at least it's a win. I'll come back if we get anything else. Right, I'm sure I'll live to regret this instant feature on Wiggly Game, whatever he's called. So 5 cent denom, instant feature is 250. So I don't even have a clue what I'm looking for on here. I know that we need more than one pig. We've got Squeak. Are you sure we've got Squeak? Which probably isn't a good start, but oh, Warhall's not too bad actually. Right, is it just now hold and spin? Do I have to keep hitting the button? Looks that way. What's the mini? 58.80 the mini. And this is why I use the other camera, because I'm useless at holding them. So game 2 is complete, so just the bottom one, 2 spins remaining. Last one. So I'm fairly sure that that's a loss, but I'm happy. I've been wanting to play this one. Well, I say play, do the stupid feature buy. Yeah, so $100 loss. Quite funny, really. So I'm going to move on from here. Right, decided to give Jackpot Carnival a go. Still at Mandalay, so I'll let you know if I get anything. Right, well that looks promising. So that's a 10 cent denom, so that's $50 on the right hand side straight off the bat. See if we can get the hammers now to increase it. How many games are we on? 3 or 7. Hammer on the end one, please. Thank you. Oh, and a boost, that's good. Game 5 of 8. Oh, that's really good on the end one now. $200. And a boost as well. That's turning into a really good bonus, that one. Right. Oh, that's really good now. So, game 10 of 11. Last one. That's a really good win, that. Happy with that one. Yeah, really good win. So at that point I was down in Mandalay, and now that's going to bring me right back up. So nice one. I'm going to move on to Luxor now, so you'll probably see me in Luxor next.